Why don't you just take a photo of this? This one. Oh, it's just, these must be loose for this one, huh? There's quite a bit of hardware. So should I try to do a skin?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's a cat. And I'll be working with gloves, but currently don't have any that fit me. Oh my God. And obviously we'll be working in a sterile environment, and we'll learn how to prevent bloodborne pathogens and such. All right, so I guess I need, should I put a needle in then? I guess I have to if I want to do anything. Did we get those yet? Can I get my knife?
Yeah.
It's right there. Joshy boy. Needles. So let's just see what we got here. Okay. Proof of sterilization. We have on the top row the round liners going from the 3 to 5 to 7 to 9, 3, 5, 7, 9. So we have no one round liners in the package, FYI.
Yeah, I think ones aren't really used very much.
Yeah. Well, the 3 I'm sure is pretty small. So nothing here is sterile. This is all just practice. I've never done any of this, so just trying it out. Starting with 3 round liner. So I felt like the best way to put it in was just drop it. A little too loose. I'm eyeballing, okay? So when this goes to the top, the needle should be gone, and it is. So when we plug it in, so I'm at 6 volts right now. I haven't played with this part yet. So then the tightener, right?
Uh-huh. That should get it quieter.
It sounds good. So when they dip, did they
just the tip?
Yeah, just the, I know.
Don't get your tube in.
I hear you, but do they want it on?
Yeah, while the machine's running.
So do I want it on when I dip?
Yes, you do want it on when you dip.
Yeah, because it's gonna put it into the
into the tube.
The well there, the tube. See, I don't even see any ink, but I guess I'll get a sense of. You can see the lines of each needle. See the, I know you can't really appreciate it. There, see the lines? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Are you supposed to see that, or should it be just a thick old line?
I don't know.
Baby, I want to trace something. So I have to get an idea of where my line's going compared to where I'm aiming. I don't get that line.
Freehanding it.
So wobbly. I mean, I hear what they're saying, but I don't know.
It doesn't look like they're actually going that
They're
low.
not going 2 millimeters in.
Yeah, 2 millimeters is a pretty...
Dude, I would have to stab this thing like this.
Yeah.
Is that how hard I'm supposed to be doing that?
It looks like a pretty good line.
Looks like a gouge, though. You can see the texture, like I gouged the shit out of something. It's a good line, though. Maybe I should be going a little harder, huh? How does that tattoo look healed is the question. As I've been practicing on this, I noticed it's been hard to keep straight lines, so I wanted to verify skin depth because I remember in a video them saying basically if you go past 2 millimeters, you'll cause a blowout or whatever. We've been watching videos trying to figure out like how deep. You don't have to get my face. How deep do you have to get my We've been watching videos trying to figure out how deep they're actually going. How deep these guys go in. The worst thing I can think of is you do a whole freaking tattoo and then it disappears on someone. I mean, that's my worst fear. A blowout I think is less likely just for my strength and the fact that I'm going to be hesitant in the beginning and all that. So we got
0.5 millimeters to
0.5
get through
millimeters.
the epidermis.
Yeah, so half a millimeter.
Half a millimeter.
But then the dermis itself is 2 millimeters. So you want to get at least
a millimeter into the skin.
Into the dermis. So you got to get at least a millimeter in. Wow, these skins here, what's this company?
Yulong.
They are a millimeter. And so I realized unless you can see it through the back, you're probably not getting in deep enough. And also these skins are probably a little bit too thin for
practice
for proper depth that you want to do on real skin. I also noticed, you know, now that I feel like I'm going a bit deeper, I can keep my lines straighter because it's not just like vibrating off the surface. Now I know this is all fake skin, but I definitely feel like my lines look straighter rather than go lightly here. It feels wobbly and you can't really see it. So
try to zoom in.
The other thing is I need the special spray to keep this thing clean, which we're waiting on.
Yeah, the green soap.
The green soap. You see a little bit through the back, which I think is probably a good thing.
Yeah, you're definitely getting a millimeter through.
But neither of us are pros. This is just...
we don't really know.
This is tattoo for dummies, okay?
Yeah. This is the blind leading the blind.
The blind leading the blind here. But, you know, I've used every other tool in art, I think. From printmaking to painting to photography, so it's my turn to try this one. And stretching the skin and using a third point is don't tattoo your fucking finger. Okay, I do feel like I was a little deep right there. I'm getting in pretty deep today. At the end, see?
Yeah, getting into the
a little too deep at the end. I guess because if you turn your hand, you're going to change your depth rate if you're like doing... You probably got to do more of a dragging motion, I'm guessing. I feel like it just looks prettier even if it's not perfect for whatever reason when I'm going deeper. Yeah. Even if the line's not perfect.
And it's more how you're supposed to do it.
Because over here it looks like little children's drawings to me.
I can see that, yeah.
I mean, over here, this one, see? It's getting a little... I'm excited now that I know the depth is... kind of figured out the depth thing, because that was bugging me. And it's a constant struggle, I'm sure, but... Then riding the tube seems a lot more likely if you need to go that deep. So I wonder how bad it is really to ride the tube. I wonder why people do it. Just so they can get in deep enough. You want me to get at least in past 1. And my thing's out almost too, so I don't want to ride the tube. Thank you. Bye.